Hey guys, I'm opening a box from the Basements. I ordered some plants from them on Palmstreet, and I had first ordered a pond from them when I was at PlantCon, and they had some really beautiful plants for really good prices, so I checked out Palmstreet, and of course I had to order some plants. Anyways, that's what it looks like. I did get the shipping insurance, and the heat pack is still warm, which is good. There's all the little plants in there. I have to be honest, I don't remember everything that I ordered. So I guess we'll just do one by one and see what we got. Alright, so here's the first one. I should have grabbed my scissors. Oh well. I like that a lot of the plants that they sell are already in pond, because I like growing my plants in pond, so I don't really have to like acclimate their roots. A lot of the times, like if they're grown in soil, they don't like acclimating to pond. They kind of go through like shock, especially after being shipped. I'm struggling. I really should have got my scissors. Oh well. Ooh. You know what this is? This is a variegated Fidifolium, Anthurium. And I accidentally knocked my regular green one over, and all the roots broke off and it died. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna replace it with a variegated one. So I'm really excited about that. We'll check out the roots after. Here's another one. Their packaging is cute. I like their holographic sticker. Oh, okay. So this, can you guess what this is? It's not that exciting. It used to be very exciting. This is a Bromarks flame, and I know that they're at like Home Depot and stuff for like bigger ones, but they're like $30 there, I think. And this was only like $6. So I was like, why not? It's a little cutie. What else do we have? There's another one. think I know what this one is. It's also a burl marks, but not a Monstera. I think it's the regular. Oh no, this is a Monstera. Except this is a Monstera albo, which I know this leaf is gonna die off because it's all white, but I noticed that this is the newer leaf, which means that it should continue variegation and green. Yeah. So my Monstera albo is reverting to green, and this one looks like it's almost reverting white, but hopefully not fully. So I decided to take my chances because it was pretty cheap, and hopefully I can get some better variegation because mine is, I'll move out of the way. Mine is back there. That's the Tycon. My elbow is down there, but those are the older leaves that you can see on the screen. The newer ones are almost full green. So I figured I'd try out a little more variegated one. That's a little cutie. Alright, here's another one. I think this one is the philodendron burl marks. Yes, it is. Lots of leaf on this one. Oh, what a cutie. So I also had one of these that reverted green. And that one is definitely not coming back. I mean, I still have it, but it's just green. So I wanted to try again with the variegated one because I think it's really pretty. That one leaf is really nice. I can't tell what's the newest leaf. That might be the newest leaf. No, I don't know. I guess we'll see when I open up the roots. Okay, there's two more. One I think is an anthurium and one is an alocasia. Get rid of all this fruit. This is the Anthurium morinense by Pappy. So I do have morinense. Actually, you can see her right there. That's a morinense Bessier. I think that one's from Aquagenera. But I wasn't planning on getting this one, but it was literally selling for $2 because no one was bidding on it. I think people don't really know what morinense is, but it's this like really cool like flat sinus when it's mixed with another Ethereum. And I think it's pretty cool. So I bet on it. I got it for $2. Can't beat it. It's a little baby. Their packaging is really good. But also they're shipping from New York and I'm in New York, so it's not like these were really in transit for very long. Oh, cute little baby. Oh, and there's a new leaf. The Emergent. Cute. Okay. Alright, last one is an alocasia, which I'm very excited about. They do have instructions. It says, do not unpot your alocasia immediately. Keep it in the net pot. Our plastic cup can be used as a temporary container for at least 2 weeks. During this period, simply ensure the moss remains consistently moist. Never allow it to dry out completely. Cool. So I don't have to do anything with this. I'm just gonna open it up and make sure everything's good. I wonder why they put a stick on the bottom like that. Is that to make sure it doesn't get squished? Doesn't look like it's serving any other purpose. Anyway, they had this gorgeous big Monstera Bulbasaur at PlantCon, and I mean, like, the Bulbasaur is new and kind of expensive right now, but it was really pretty. And they were selling like TCs of it, like little babies. But I have a Tycon, an Albo, a White Monster, so my large form Monstera fixation is like kind of satisfied at the moment. Oh, cutie. Look at this. I've been wanting a variegated alocasia for a long time. And this one is looking really promising. So it's like super secure in here. It says not to unpot it from the net pot, but like, should I take this off? Like the paper? I feel like I should. Let's take a look. Oh, that's why there's a stick in there, because the bottom of the cup is cut out and it's holding it from popping out. Aha, that's really smart. That's some innovation. I like that. All right. I think I'm just gonna take the paper off and leave it in the moss and the cup and stuff. It is kind of wet. Is it really supposed to be that wet? Okay, so it's in this little thingy. I think I should take this paper off. Because how am I supposed to tell if the moss is moist if there's a tissue on it? I do kind of want to see if I can see any roots. I'm not going to like disturb it, but I want to like pop it out. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is like really packed in there. Wow. How is this supposed to grow if it's so dense? I see a little root right there. I really don't think this is supposed to be this dense. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna put it in the net pot with like a little bit more of a floofy moss. Like that. Actually, I know it told me not to do it. Oh no. Well, this is totally my fault for messing with it, but I can't help it. I need to see the roots when I first get a plant. Like, I really just need to check and make sure they're good. All right, so I'm just gonna use this net pot. And then I'm gonna try not to mess with the root ball. I'm just gonna plop it in. See, I feel like that's so much better. It was like really stuffed into that other pot. Now it's like much more fluffy. And then I can put it back in here. Use their fancy little method. All right. I hope I didn't disturb it too much, but honestly, like when the moss is packed that tight, I don't think the roots can really grow into it. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're the growers and the sellers, so I guess they know better than I do, but anytime that I've accidentally packed the moss too tight, the roots end up rotting. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take this off so it to make some wood. Oh, there's a hole there. Okay. Maybe I should keep that. Okay, cutie patootie. And this is probably gonna go in my cabinet so the moss doesn't dry out and it gets good light. So that one's good. I guess the next one we can look at is the anthurium. Let me get making a mess on the floor. Let me get something to put all this moss in. Alright, let's work on this cutie. Oh, I have my shoes behind me. Okay. Alright. This is too backlit. Let's check out the roots. This moss is a little bit dry. The roots look good. Nice and healthy. Does feel a little bit dry, but once I pot it up in pond, it should rehydrate itself. Perfect. Let's check out the Monstera elbow. Well, this is grown from a chunk. Guess they cut up their mother plant. See the big chunk? Wow. Okay. It is a very long aerial root, which is broken. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It was broken. But luckily, the plant does have its own little root. There's a little bit of rot on there, but nothing too bad. All right, well, I mean, the aerial root is not really doing much. There's another rotten root. Yeah, that's it. I think this leaf is not gonna make it, but this is the newer leaf. If you can see, this leaf came out of this petiole, which means this leaf is the newest one, and there is green on the stem. I don't know if you can see it. So it's promising that it may keep some green, and maybe I'll get a nice blocky variegation on the next leaf. That would be cute. I'm debating if I should cut this leaf off. Maybe I'll just leave it for now. But that's what we have to work with. Baby root and a broken aerial root. There's like husk on here. I don't want this to rot. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's do the other monstera. The Burrow Marks Flame. This was a very hyped plant for a long time. And I'm glad that I waited because I wasn't like obsessed with it. But I like it enough to buy it for under $10. Might as well, right? See what all the fuss is about. I mean, when it's big, it's pretty gorgeous. Sometimes I just can't. I can't justify spending so much money on a plant unless I'm like so obsessed with it. Okay, this one has some cute little babies. Roots look good. This is the newest leaf. So it did size down. But otherwise it looks good. I'll put it in some pond and see how it goes. Here's the other Burrow Marks, but this is the Philo. By the way, this is my new plant room. It is a work in progress, but I got these shelves, and over there I have lights to hang on the ceiling, but each one of these shelves has a light on it. So I'm trying to, like, some of my anthuriums were growing too big to be in the cabinet, and I put them on the shelves and they seem to be alright. There's like a little bit of browning. The forgetti up there is looking kind of sad, but it's putting out a new leaf. Obviously, Mornense is good. That one was actually never in the cabinet because it's not a velvet. But yeah, trying to get all of my bigger plants in here. I still have like my pothos and stuff in the window, but like my nicer plants. My pothos are really pretty, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's check out the roots. Oh, this is a double. It's not 2 plants, but it is a double header, which is kind of cool. Okay, so on this one, this is the newest leaf. It does look like it's reverting a little. This is the side with lesser variegation anyway. And on this one, wait. Oh, I think it's 3. This is another plant. And then this one is the newest leaf on this plant with the white leaf. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll see how that goes. It's a little confusing. But the roots are good. Looks like this was a cutting as well. Yeah, it's pretty. All right, last one. This is the one that I was excited about the most. Actually, this one and the alocasia, but I was starting to really miss my big green Viderifolium, and I was so upset that I knocked it over. It just totally fell, and just all the roots fell out and it broke. So disappointing. I tried to save it with the chunk, but it just was not coming back. It ended up rotting away. So hopefully this baby is going to grow nice and big for me. Oh no. Well, the leaves fell off. I think it's okay though. Such a little baby. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? I lost a leaf, but it's not that bad. These like pendant anthuriums always get like a sheath stuck up in between, and I always get worried like that it's gonna end up rotting, so I try and pull it off, but I don't know. Oh, the bottom of this is a little bit mushy. Should be okay. It's hard to see on the camera, but the variegation is really pretty. It's not like too variegated. Anyways, I think that's it. Decent unboxing today. And I'm gonna pot these guys up, probably in pond, or maybe some of them are gonna go in moss to like grow the roots a little more. I don't know, we'll see. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.